I'm on my way to go. Sorry, I had to fix this. I'm on my way to go pick up my groceries at Kroger. I don't know when I started, over around a year ago or so, getting groceries delivered, and not every time, but there was just sometimes when I had them delivered instead. And first I did it through Instacart. Then I tried through Kroger, which I didn't know at the end of it. When I order them, they come through Instacart, delivered by them. Like I said, not every time, just every once in a while, for whatever reason it is. But overall, I also, one time when I thought that it was for delivery, and I waited and I called and they said no, it was actually for pickup. And so that one was a mistake. That was the first time. I think I've done it one time since, that I just go and pick it up. And this month they had here, I don't know where that they would do the shopping for you. You just go pick it up, and there was no charge. They waived the fee for Christmas, I think. Yeah, for the holidays. Or this holiday, I don't know. Anyway, so I'm going to go pick it up. This time of the year, I mean, it's bad enough during other times of the year to go do to go buy to a store at all, really. Really. Certain stores. It's not their fault. It's the customers they are first, and you are in their way. I mean, people, you're standing there looking at something to get it, and they walk in front of you. They squeeze their body in front of you, or they put their hand across your face to reach what you're just about to get. Oh my God. I know I've done gazillions of videos about this over time. I don't know how many I actually published or just deleted. It was a good vent, good for me to vent after it would happen. But anyway, this time I'm going to go pick them up. It was kind of strange because something happened. It doubled the order the first time, and then I had to delete it and start all over again. But it was like 6 o'clock this morning, so. But I have a feeling these kinds of things are going to become more and more common. That people have their groceries, either somebody goes and does the shopping. That's what this is. They've done the shopping. I just go and pick them up, and they've already taken down my credit card. I think it will become a lot more common, especially with us baby boomers. Now, some would say no. I think it would be especially with the Gen X and millennials and so forth, whenever the next generation of them gets old enough. I think it would be mainly with the baby boomers, especially the older ones. I'm a younger baby boomer. I can't even say especially. I think all of us. Because the world is becoming so narcissistic like that. So many narcissistic people that it makes it so intolerable. It just does. Now, I've mentioned before, I call where I live Narcissism-Ville, and I didn't give it the reputation of being narcissistic. That came like 30 years ago when I first heard about this suburb. That's what I heard about it. I didn't know the suburbs, so I didn't give it the reputation. Reputations are bad, or stereotypes, not a good thing. But I found out it's more like certain areas, and what's that burning over there? 2 pots, no one. But anyway, just certain areas. And it's not everybody, of course. It's not every part of that area. It's not every store or every place or whatever. But some of them are worse than the others. For whatever reason. I mean, it could be just the type of store. But I'm curious what's burning over there. I cannot imagine somebody's like burning leaves or something, because I don't think this area is allowed. Seriously, I don't think that it's allowed. Just to burn leaves. Even, I don't think people get permits for it. You just bag them up and they pick them up. Now I can't see where the smoke is. Oh well, whatever it was, it was. Anyway, but yeah, I'm going to do this. I know my videos are getting boring, but you know what I want to do? I do want to do just what's going on. And maybe it's boring. They built this whole place over here. It's a state farm. I thought it was going to be a bank. It just came. I just now seen the sign. Maybe it's a whole bit. Yeah, it's more than one store, more than one business. Anyway, so I'm going to go get that. And overall, I like it. I really do, because it has in there like the app. I go into and to order what I want to have this time it has the recent history, or not even, some of them aren't recent, of what I've purchased before, so I don't have to write a list. There's stuff that's right there, and I just say I want one or two or however many, and it adds to it, and it's really neat. You know, and I don't like making lists, because most of the time I will forget to write the list. Then if I write the list, I'll forget to bring it with me. You know? But actually, usually most of my lists get to the store with me. But I don't like doing that. I like this. I think it's kind of neat. But I was saying that I think more around our age is that, because that reason, like I was saying, it's so narcissistic. Who wants to deal with this kind of mentality? And it's not just a younger generation. It's not any generation that has the "I'm first" attitude. You know, it's not where I live. Like I said, though, before, I've said, I can go 10 miles out of here, outside of it, and it's a world of difference. It's not bad. It's not like that. This is where it's going to start rooting from. The other people say in other places are just as bad. Yeah, I can believe it. I'm doing a major vent. But actually, I'm in a good mood. I just hope this thing doesn't get ruined. You know, I personally, now, other things like the self-checkout and stuff like that, I think that's wrong. I think it's bad. You know, that's like a lack of customer service. And some people love it because they don't have to deal with people. Like if I had a flu or a cold and I had no way to get groceries, I can see that. But still, you know, you're spreading stuff. Could be. Okay, I got here 1 minute before noon. It was supposed to be from 11 to noon. I was 1 minute earlier. But, I mean, there's no, like, you have to be there, the kind of thing. Anyway, but I had called him on my way to make sure it was ready, because the first time that we did that, like I said, or maybe it was the second time we did it, and I came up here and to get it between those hours, and I was told, well, it's not ready yet. And I said, well, it was supposed to be between this hour and that hour. And he said, well, no, you should always call. So this time I did, and it was like, which line are you in? So, whatever. Everything these days, it seems like the stuff that I'm using, they have kinks in it because it's just now something new to them too. Or, I mean, new can be like a year or 2 or 3 or however. And it's still kind of new. They still got kinks in it in any place. Now, there's another one I have for my medicine, and they deliver it through the postal mail. That definitely had kinks in it, because I think it expects people to get the 3 months supply every time. I don't do that. I really do not do 3 months. I do 1 month at a time. And it's kind of screwed up, really. And they're trying. I hope they finally get the kinks out of it, but I've never known them to be that great at getting anything going right. So, yeah, that place, that's not Kroger. It's not Kroger. So, yeah. Not at all. And from what I understand from this person, I didn't even need to get out of my SUV. I think that both times, I seem to remember both times I had to get out. But the guy, he didn't explain it. Maybe it was something new, but it was when it was new. At least new to me. But this one I asked her directly if, you know, like, they can't substitute unless we allow them to substitute. And from what she said, when I put make the order, it puts the what do they call them? What they scan, you know, the barcode or something like that, and it puts that in there, so they have to match it exactly. And of course, you know, each item has its own barcode, kind of thing. So that was kind of nice. And that's what I told her. That's what I wanted to know for certain, so I wouldn't get home and find out that, you know, they might have gotten regular Coke when I want Diet Coke or something. I don't like Coke, Diet, Dr. Pepper. You know, something like that. I wouldn't want that to happen. So she said, no, it can't happen, you know, unless we allow for substitutes. So, yeah, that was pretty neat. I did make a mistake in my ordering. I was ordering bird seed. I thought I was getting the black oil seeds. And I ordered it right the first time, but it had doubled for some reason, my order. I had to delete it, like I was saying, and I picked the wrong one the second time around. But oh well, the birds will love it. So, the way I want to do videos they're dull, they're boring. It's the dull, boring side of life. But when you live in a place where it's like everybody tries to make things so dramatic, I call them narcissistic histrionic blend behaviors, because so many things can, I mean, just something simple can turn into big old huge drama. They're clearing out all these trees, or the trees wintertime, so I see what's back there, but I wonder what's going on. They're behind all this other stuff. I wonder what's going on. Yeah, the boring side of life, the ordinary, the day-to-day, but I'm also, like I've said, I'm going to start doing the shopping videos too. Yeah, again, I don't know. It's good exercise, but with the puppy, it's going to be hard, and I've gone through all that in other videos. And I wanted to get the puppy to where he could go with me. When the weather's not real hot, you can leave him in the SUV, with the window down a little bit when it's not too hot or not too cold. There's certain times of the year it's like that. So, but couldn't find a tote for him and all that. And I don't want my new car smell. Still smells new car smell. My new SUV still has the new car smell. After 6 months? Well, we got it in sometime in May, and this is in December, so yeah. Anyway, but there's some things to life. I wonder about other people. What is their day to day? Their, people around my age. I'm 56. What is their day to day like? Do you have really humdrum, nothing goes on, or is it like, do you live in a place where if you go out, it's all of a sudden it's drama, or you could live in a home where everything's dramatic? Yeah, I know how that is. At least I have known how that is. But anyway, said to get some milk. We don't drink milk. We probably should. But to get some milk for the puppy, and I forgot. I didn't go in there. But I'm going to go in here. I think there's still a store here. It's it could be Indo-European. Or just international food, I think it says. What is it? Yeah, international market called Blue Fig. We've been in there, so I'm going to go in there and get some milk. I don't know. You hear so many things. Oh, you shouldn't give puppies or kitties regular cow milk. And a lot of people say, well, it's only humans that eat milk from some other animal. And I'm like, how many people have had kittens and cats that, yeah, they do. They eat milk from, or drink milk. Some eat it, no, drink it from a cow. Come on, people. All right, I'm going to go in there. Mission accomplished today. This of only being really able to go stuff when Adam's go to places, when Adam's home. My feet are going to be really tired after on Saturday, after Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, today's Saturday. All that walking around, and I got those Skechers, the ones that have memory foam or tennis shoes, and really it shouldn't do it. But from what I understand, it's I saw my one of the doctor's offices, one of their nurse practitioners, and she told me just as I suspected, Mister, what are you doing? And acting so jumpy. But basically said it was from the hardwood floors in our house, which actually have carpets, but there are areas that don't, and I walk on those too. So, and it's been, a year now or more? So, and then for outdoors, I have those Skechers, and I've only had them, I don't know, maybe 6 months, I don't know, really. And with memory foam, and I told Adam, I said, I think it's in its memory to make my feet hurt more. But really, okay, I don't know. Yeah, it's real exciting. But I'm just going to do it. I'm serious. I'm just going to do videos, that are blah. Because that's part of life. Not all of life is exciting. Exciting, thank goodness. I've had enough drama in my life to last 10 lifetimes. That other people cause. I'm sitting there just shaking my head, rolling my eyes and going, oh my goodness. Why do people have to be, some people, not everybody of course, some people have to be so dramatic. And it seems like that's my thing in life, that my curse was to be around people who are extremely dramatic. And that one didn't even stop either. That one turned just, they're not going to slow down. Nope. It's going to go real fast, and then if you slow down because you have to, or stop because you have to, they're going to hit you. Oh well. They have insurance. Anyway, yeah, right. Okay. Over here is a bicycle trail and all that. It goes on and on for miles, but instead, yeah, usually they're right here on this road that has only one lane going in each direction. No median. You can't pass people. No shoulders. But they want to be on this road. It's more important. They drive 15 miles per hour, you know, especially in rush hour traffic. This road's 35. They like the one that's 40 and 45. Also, rush hour traffic. I did a whole video. I'm going to put it on some other channel because it was a major rant just about the cyclists around this time of the year. Any kind of, when it's good weather and you're wanting to go somewhere, usually you run into them. I mean, not literally run into them, but you know what I mean. You will see them. And at nighttime too, which is kind of crazy because there's no road lights out here. Anyway, yeah, it's time for me to wrap this video up. I had to get one grouch on in each one of them, at least one. There's more than one, wasn't there? Shh, 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 shh. Talk to you on another video.